Julio Teheran is on the mound for game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the 4s. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the 4s indicates.
If that's any indication, I think we're going to see some aggressive at-bats in this one. Take the first pitch of the game? No way. He squared it up and winds up on second base after a nice line drive. Great opportunity to get on the board right out of the blocks.
So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they've been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does his team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
Good manufactured run right there. Lead off double, move him over with the ground ball, and just put the ball in play and let him come home. Make scoring runs look easier than it actually is.
1-0 the count. Now the pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
Hit in the air to left. Upton on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So 1 run here, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Taijuan Walker is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mariners. What's your take on him, Dan?
You know, Matt, it's awfully tough getting a lot of no decisions as a starting pitcher, but he was able to pick up his first win of the year in his last start. Hopefully, his mojo starts turning around.
So striding in, Tommy La Stella. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this pitch is swung on and missed, and the AL's leading hitter is set down on strikes, 2 away. In now is Anthony Rendon. First at bat for him as he enters play 3rd in the American League batting race.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
And this will be lined into center field, and they've got themselves their first hit of the ball game.
I don't know how he got to that fastball right there. That looked like the old Tommy Hawk approach back in the 60s and 70s getting to that one.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, past the...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Angels strand. So coming to the plate, Dom Thompson-Williams, and he's been swinging it well the last couple of games. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And he looks at a slider in there. 1-1. And the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Into the box, Austin Nola. No balls and a strike to count. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 4 home runs and 15 RBIs. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball and he can't catch up to the express.
In now, Dylan Moore. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. The windup and the 0-1. Two out, nobody on. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Stepping up now, Justin Upton. He'll lead it off here against Taijuan Walker. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. And this is on the ground for JP at short. Scooped up, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Now to the plate, Matt Theis. On the season, he's hitting just over 290 coming into action here. And he fouls this one off. Now a swing as he rifles this one into center for a base hit.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He'll start this one at 274. 3 homers and 22 RBIs. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. That evens it up 1-1. Walker comes set. Here it comes. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Theis is off of first with 2 away. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Angels leave 1. They trail this one 1-0.
Welcome back to Anaheim, where the hometown Halos have given these fans a lot to cheer about from the pitching mound this season. At the start of the day's action, they come in having issued the fewest walks in the league, while carrying around the best overall ERA as well. Talking with one coach earlier, he told me how much pride their pitchers take in attacking the zone. He said they all have dynamic stuff, and they have a lot of confidence that if they're just throwing a lot of strikes, the velocity, movement, and deception of their pitches will take care of the rest. Guys, it's a staff that will come right after you, but they don't think you can hit it either.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff.
The catcher.
Digging in, Joe Hudson is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. And that's in there for a strike.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
And that misses 1-1.
1-1.
1 out, nobody on. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And it's 3-2 now to the number 9 hitter.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The batter, number 8.
Digging in, Jake Fraley. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Now the pitch. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A 2-0 count to the Mariners left fielder.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging.
Pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Gone!
Hey, every once in a while, this speed guy will jump up and bite one. He absolutely crushed that baseball. Doesn't fit his usual tool description, but he can go deep if you leave one over the heart of the plate.
No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope, that's a ball. Count is 2-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Swing and a miss. 2-2 now. And that's taken high for a ball that's full now. 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
He loses him on ball 4. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And up next, the corner outfielder Mitch Haniger. But right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. 1 for the Mariners in the inning, and it comes on the strength of this solo home run. Striding forward now is the DH, Brandon Marsh. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Now the pitch.
I got to count 1-2.
Lays off 2-2 now. Three and two. The count is full to the Angels DH. Tommy La Stella waits on deck. Lifted in the air out to center field. Thompson Williams is right there, one down. Coming to the plate now, Tommy La Stella, 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Three and 0 now. Trouble waiting next as you see Mike Trout in the on-deck circle. Swinging away and maybe a bit too anxious there. Still ahead in the count, 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Now batting, center fielder, Mike.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. From the stretch.
Hey. Ball 1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony. Let's go.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
The right fielder, number 18, Brian Goodwin.
Ready for another chance? Brian Goodwin, 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
0-1's the count.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. 0-2 count and the pitch. That's the splitter there, but it misses. 1-2. Just a bit low. A tough call, but it's 2-2.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Angels strand a couple. They trail things here 2-0. All set for the start of the fourth. Dan Vogelbach is next. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Vogelbach is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Here's the 3-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Now batting, Dom Thompson-Williams. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Giving chase is Goodwin. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Austin Nola.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Austin Nola. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that is through into right field for a single. Around first, digging for two. Around second now and headed for third. And he's going to make it easily. It's a stand-up triple.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
So now to the plate, Dylan Moore. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Moore, a California native, actually. He was selected in the 7th round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
And a jam shot here as this is sent towards second. LaStella fields it cleanly, and they'll escape danger here after the two-out triple. As bottom of the inning now. Here's Justin Upton now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle.
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
At the plate, Matt Thaiss lays off 1-0. A base hit in his first trip. Drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And a relay home, and they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Boy, big game yesterday from these guys. It takes them a little while to get through on the score column, but finally they get through in the middle part of this game.
Yeah, Dan, yesterday it was a fight to get to the bat rack. Everybody was squaring balls up left and right. Today, not the same. Pitcher's been executing, but they were able to dial it in. Hopefully that's the breakthrough.
To the plate now, Jason Castro, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one. Castro, once a Minnesota Twin, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best...
Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And they take the lead. It's gone. A Two-run blast to straightaway right field. Fourth home run for him on the season, and the Angels move out to a 3-2 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get. And he did just that.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. He grounds it sharply to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Now back, the designated hitter, Brandon Marsh.
At the plate now, Brandon Marsh. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. The 0-1 delivery. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. He's set. Now the pitch. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball three. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. 3 runs already home here. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Throw gets him. 2 down.
The center fielder.
Now at the plate, Mike Trout. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
The 1-0. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Racing back the left fielder, and a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. So a big home run for him, certainly. Number 300 for his career.
Well, you have to appreciate what he's been able to do in his career, guys. He's truly established himself as one of the great power hitters in the game today, and this is a milestone he can be really proud of. And there are a lot of very good hitters that never got 300 dingers in their career.
Into the box, Anthony Rendon. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Strikes to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Just a touch outside. 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Walker peers in. 2-2 pitch on its way. Line hard, but this will be a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
The 3-2 one more time. And right into the shift. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Payoff pitch one more time. That's popped up. Crawford has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in score. Welcome back to Anaheim as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. All the way up and down the lineup, he said he's seeing swings break down and result in soft contact. He said some of that is pitch selection, some of it is poor swing mechanics, and some of it is a lack of focus. But either way, the message down here is that they need to find ways to make adjustments in the box, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2.
Ball one.
That's a stone-cold take right there. Easily could have been rung up instead.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the base hit puts the first man aboard to start the inning for the Mariners. Standing in now, Joe Hudson. And he takes ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Theis is under it, and he's got it for the first out. Ready now, Jake Fraley. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
So digging in now, J.P. Crawford. In there, and it's 0-1. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And another foul ball. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Mariners leave 1. They trail 5-2. Taylor Williams will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season.
Number 73.
Ready for another shot now. Brian Goodwin 0 for 2 for him to this point. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball, 1-0. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. A ball and a strike now. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball, that's okay.
Popped him up. Long moving to his left. And that's the first out of the inning. Justin Upton the next to hit. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Into the box, Matt Theis. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Williams is a guy that you'll notice attacks hitters with a high velocity slider. Not the old sweeper. He really fires it in there and snaps off big numbers. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dealer, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
He's 1 for 2 in this one. 1-1 to Jason Castro. Two balls and a strike. Called strike 2. We're in the 5th inning here. 5-2 is our score. Two is a changeup that misses. 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Fouled off. The next 3-2. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
So 2 on with 2 away, and standing in one of the best 2-strike hitters in baseball, Andrelton Simmons. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike.
What a nasty pitch right there. Batter thought it was going to hit him, and it ends up breaking into the zone for a strike.
Angel shortstop behind in the count at a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to attack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks the zone or buries something in the dirt.
A dive, and he knocks it down. But the recovery will come too late, and the bases are loaded now.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
Stepping in now, Brandon Marsh, as he sends it on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself, and a great job of pitching out of the bases loaded. Mitch Haniger the next to bat. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And this is taken in by Upton for the first out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Daniel Vogelback. He was a ground-out victim last time up. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Waiting on it is Goodwin. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out. In now, Dom Thompson-Williams. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And this is taken in by Upton, and that ends the inning. Mariners are down in order. Dan Altavilla enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Tommy La Stella. He'll lead things off for the Angels in inning number 6. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 delivery. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Two balls and a strike to the Angels leadoff hitter. Fouled away. This is skied into short left center. Fraley comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. Mike Trout will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball just missed above the zone. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Swing and a line drive, but a foul ball. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. And now for the Angels, Anthony Rendon. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Ball 1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
A bouncer up the middle. Reined in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. All set for the start of the inning. Digging in to try it again. Austin Nola. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. A shot to second base and handled for the first out. Digging in, Dylan Moore. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in a count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
Behind 0-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that one hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
0-1 the count. And the pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
Pulled toward right center field. On the run is Goodwin. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They trail 5. Yoshihisa Hirano will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season. So here's the cleanup hitter, Brian Goodwin. He flew out in his last at-bat. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was. They're looking at the replay in order to make a decision on challenging the out call on the field. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. And Upton swings and misses on a good pitch, and he's set down on strikes for out number 2. Ready now for L.A., Matt Theis. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is pulled into right, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Angels are gone in order. They're still out in front, 5. So coming to the plate, Joe Hudson. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Goodwin has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ball game. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. A ball and a strike. 2-1 count now to the Mariners leadoff batter. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep and out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo shot down the line in right. His second of the game, and it's a 5-3 game now. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. Keenan Middleton gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th. And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. 0-2 the count to Crawford.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Reaches out for 1 and hits it on the ground to second. And there's out number 2. At the plate, Mitch Haniger. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And it's fouled away. Another full count pitch home. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. He'll try it again. 3-2. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
And he fouls this one off. The 3-2 one more time. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Trout. And a long run, but he's there to track it down. Nice range, and the side is retired. M's draw a bit closer thanks to the solo home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the Angels 5 and the Mariners 3. Carl Edwards Jr. is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. So striding forward now, Jason Castro. It was a walk in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Now the 0-1. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Oh, lifetime against this particular arm. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Two balls and a strike to count to Andrelton Simmons. Fouled off. 5 runs, 10 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now. Brandon Marsh is on deck. Now the payoff pitch home is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope.
Too low, 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
Fastball just inside.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
That one's in there on the black, 2-1. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
One thing that can nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here.
And that'll get down for a base hit. Great job there of cashing in on the 3-1 count to extend the inning.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those lawn darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jammed, off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
Here's Tommy La Stella now as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Line but speared on a hop. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Angels strand 1, and it remains 5-3. All set to start the 9th in this one. Stepping into the box, Daniel Vogelback. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Hansel Robles takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Pull, that's inside.
And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. In now, Dom Thompson-Williams, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. And he misses with it. 1-1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Now the 2-1. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Austin Nova will be next. There's ball 4.
Ball 4.
Coming to the plate now, Austin Nova. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. The 0-1. Grounder down the line at third. One there. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they end this thing with style, turning that double play to preserve the win. That's what we call finishing strong.
And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. The Halos took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Julio Teheran wins his 3rd of the season. Taijuan Walker was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the low.
Angels of